Yes. Nice.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Anybody?
Hey, a little more hip thrust, please.
All right. Yes. Nice.
Okay, there we go. Cool. It's like a
Anybody?
squat.
Nice.
So, probably one of the best putting lessons I've ever even watched or seen.
It was great.
I saw the progression from here. She had you moving back to about 40 feet. You're draining those. How do you feel like that went?
I mean, I'm excited. Like I was saying before, Paige is who I learned from with putting, and I don't even think you had me initially watching Paige for putting. You were just like, hey, go watch Paige because she's a great disc golfer, and that's the thing I pick up on the most. And so getting a putting lesson from the person that I learned the most from putting was pretty special.
What's our swing thought? Because you're gonna get nervous at some point.
Yeah.
So it's reach back flat, fall through flat, finish like that.
Finish like an athlete. Yep.
Simple, right?
Yep.
Right, break down, simple. All the other stuff we did well today.
Yep.
And through the last month.
Hands are warm. Hands are warm.
We're here, man.
First tee, baby. Excited.
Yeah.
Nervous, but excited.
This is where it all pays off, right?
I gotta visualize it. Just gotta visualize. Just ripping it.
One last thing that I wanted to really nail home.
Don't give me a lesson now. I'm just kidding.
I'm not. You know, we had the poles out in the field.
Yep.
Distance control is key. Knowing where the distance is. I mark those for a reason. So that we can take the field and then we can take it to the course and we place that field work on the course. Right? So we have our first flag at 100. We have our second flag at 200 or at 150. We have our third flag at 200 feet.
Right.
Now we can literally take that visualization.
Where we at?
Those trees right in the middle are at 200 feet.
Okay.
Okay? So that's our sidearm needs to be pushing at 200 right.
Okay.
So now you visualize those flags out there, right?
Yep. Yep.
Take all the trees away and we're just in the field practicing.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
What do you think we're going to see more of today? Sidearms or backhand?
So much sidearms.
Forehand, a lot of them.
So
Yeah.
many sidearms.
I think he's got his distance with forehand and a little bit more accurate. I think his approaches are going to be backhand though.
Those sidearms he was throwing at the beginning, though, with the mid-ranges, they were pretty weak.
They were
ultimate will
They were
nose
very
up.
ultimate.
But his backhand approach was way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They went nice and straight.
I think he goes sidearm drivers off the tee and then backhand
Approaches,
approaches.
yeah. But I don't
Paige
think.
Pierce
But
putts from like 40
Paige,
feet.
yeah, his putts were dialed.
So we're gonna take what we learned in the field
Yep.
with the flags.
Yep.
That distance is money. And
Yep.
then what's our swing thought?
Flat all the way through, finish like an athlete.
That's right.
I think he needs something stable
This is
here,
a new-
so he gets over top of it, yeah.
I
so
think
it
if he,
flexes out.
if he can keep this low, he'll get a big skip. Looking good.
Rip it and
approach
grip it, baby.
Oh,
No.
it's got some
I
height.
like it.
You can finish?
I like it.
That'll do.
All right.
He's
All
got a
right.
putt.
That's a putt.
45? 45?
45 footer.
That's a putt.
45
Good
footer.
shot, man. That's a good start.
All right.
Really good start. All right, man. Nice drive. We got a good kick too.
Okay.
Start off. There you go, man.
All right.
Don't have it big.
All right, put it hard,
I don't
bud.
want to hold it. Oh, here we go.
40 feet here?
Yeah. Closer to 40 than 30.
First birdie.
He's going to have to really push it.
Good putt, man.
Really hit more.
Close.
Good putt. That's all right. That was a good run. Go tap it in.
All right.
Take his par. He's got a birdie look on his first shot.
Yeah.
His first hole.
Remember, you got to focus on these little ones too. Keep you ready for the next ones.
Look at that form.
Buddy.
Hey, nothing for granted out here. Take nothing, even 5 footers, nothing for granted.
I feel good about that one.
Dial
Feel good
it
about
up.
3.
Par on his first hole.
Hey, if you can take a 3 on
Par
every
is
hole,
first.
you're going to be bowling
Par
out.
on his first hole. Just saying.
All right, nice par, man.
Okay,
You
all
know,
right. Good.
how you feeling? How you feeling?
No, I feel good about that one.
You do? Good. You got your buds here too, you know, moral support.
Yeah.
Which is good.
This is good. This is good.
What is our swing thought here?
Back in. Let's just do the work. Angle it a little bit.
Yep, straight back, straight forward, follow through.
Yep.
All right, keep it smooth.
Okay.
You got it. Right side, you have a
If you're
chance.
left, you're gonna get no distance.
Unless this guy's just gonna juice a dirty innie, because he's got those on nasty innie.
Usually does it more than
Oh my gosh, that was nasty. And it comes out with a skip.
All
He's fine there.
A little tough.
He's fine there.
If you can do that.
Oh yeah, you're edge.
Yeah, he's got to walk up. Just rip that one little limb out of the ground.
All right, man. Well, we're in kind of a little tough spot here, but so this is our first sidearm shot.
Okay.
Let's take a little chip shot to the mouth.
Okay.
We're gonna go like this,
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do a little stab spin out towards this.
Okay.
So just let this do the work. What's our swing thought?
Flat all the way through. Athlete at the end.
That's right.
Oh my. Perfect.
That's perfect.
Absolutely
Love it, dude.
perfect.
Good shot. That was beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, so.
Yep, just like that. Yeah. Just toss it up there. Soft. Remember the pinching? Pinch it a little.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just like a making a little run up.
No run up, just kind of.
Don't eat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice shot. Good shot, buddy. You're doing great, bud. That was nice. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
I
nice.
was worried about the tree to the right because a couple of times I've practiced the run up one so much that
Yeah.
sometimes when you're like, no, don't run up, I'm like, oh,
Well, that's why when the reason I do that, like I said, is in the field we always want to practice. We always want to practice. But then when we're on the course and we're in tough situations, standstill's easy.
Yeah.
That's why we don't do it in the field. 'Cause
Right.
it's, it's we don't want to make things too easy. All right, here you go, bud. There you go. We're gonna be going right, hopefully, so just maybe right there at the corner.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk the whole way to see how far we can go.
Okay. Thanks. How you feeling, man? That was beautiful.
No, it was good. That felt good.
That was really nice.
Had some good throws there. They felt nice.
I'm in between. Hey guys, I'm in between shots here for him. So, with the lessons that he had in the field today, he was kind of like juicing him. So
That
the heat. I'm
backhand
afraid for the heat to turn over.
Maybe that Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Or you
Or that
can let
nuke.
him juice it with a crank or a nuke and just throw it right side and give it an ace run.
Yeah.
The way he
I
just threw his drive.
I think we're gonna see.
You want to do heat?
You want to do heat?
Yeah.
Do heat?
Okay.
Just because if he does turn, then we're wide open on the right.
Sure.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
So if I'm throwing this one, I'm kind of aiming towards like that tree that's on the right,
You're
and
gonna.
it'll fade a little bit more to the right and then come back
Exactly.
left. Okay, I'll try to do that.
So.
That Brody nose down is going to be important here.
Okay.
Yep. Nose down. Get tilt. Right. Follow through.
The water.
Straight back.
Okay.
And a little bit of hyzer. Yep. Straight forward. Finish like an athlete, dude.
Okay.
Nice and smooth. Don't have to juice it.
All right.
That heat will do all the work.
Well, we got the heat here now. This is interesting. See, after seeing him throw that force in the last hole, you'd almost think.
Do it again, but it might come
Yeah.
out too early.
But
He
that's
said he
good.
wanted him to go up the right gap, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it. Correct it. Oh, get out.
No way!
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
Wow.
That was a great throw.
I feel like Tiger right now, like taking off the glove, just like walking with a caddy.
I feel like you are. That's the way you're supposed to feel, man. And that's why, I knew going into this with your athletic background that this moment you would eat it up. You know what I mean?
It's fun.
Because it is. Yeah, you have that. This moment, I knew it wouldn't phase you. Just because I know your background, how competitive you are. And like I said, this is all positivity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Moving down the fairway, like I love your posture. I love everything about it. Proud of you, buddy.
Oh wow, we got it to there. Wow.
We got a long putt, man.
Get in.
What a putt.
Good bit.
I get that one next time I'm making it.
Here you go, man. Hey, don't take this for granted, all right? Grind over this. Knock it down. No way, it would never have turned. Dude, that was a perfect disc choice. Hey. Good job, bud.
Trev.
Yes.
Scratch, my guy.
Yeah, so far. Very casual. Paige Pierce, she's telling me great shot in between those.
It was a great shot, man. And you almost knocked that down.
Just an extremely casual afternoon at Kilbourne Park.
If you've missed two 25 to 35 footers, just put it within 15 on this one.
Yeah,
It's already been in.
No, that makes sense.
Hey, we're not going to talk about that.
Makes sense.
We're not going to talk about misses ever again.
That's a good point.
Oh, listen, man. Come on. What do you think here?
That's like a forehand. Yeah.
Forehand.
Yeah.
Hey, straight back, straight forward, follow through like an athlete. Let's put a lot of spin on this one.
Okay.
Let's juice it.
Okay.
Get it
All
down
right.
there. You got this. That's fine. Yep.
Came up on it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Let it fly up there.
Yeah, throw it hard.
Okay.
Aim almost at that little,
The stump.
yep, and then
Okay.
pop it hard, okay?
Okay.
Hard. Follow through. Pretty hard. All right. Yeah, good shot, man.
A little too much toward the stump, but
No, you did everything I said. That was great. Yeah. Let's go. Nice job, buddy. There you go. Hey, good par, dude.
all right.
So, from the last shot, you know, over there where we got the nose up a bit, we didn't finish the stroke.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, the first thing people want to do as soon as I say that is they want to overdo it. We're not going to do that. We're going to just focus on our fundamentals, and if it happens again, it happens again.
Okay.
Right? We're not going to overdo it.
Okay.
We're going to just follow our or finish our swing, and
Okay.
we're good to go. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Main goal is hitting the gap, which, you know, one of the things that I noticed when we were in the field or we were even playing a couple rounds when it was just me and you is when I said spin it, you're able to do that. Just right down there. So let's spin it, all right?
Okay. All right. I'm worried about not worried, but
Nope.
seems like every time I like go to finish and like kind of turn my wrist over, I almost like hold on to the disc too long.
Yeah, let's just spin it. I like you just spinning it down there,
All right.
you know?
All right.
230 to that middle tree.
That dog.
So what that's telling me is that other flag in the field. Can you visualize that for me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
third
that-
flag?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. We're just taking it out a little bit wider than that, and then we're drifting right in front of that flag.
Okay.
All right?
This is going to do the work. It's going to skip right to the basket.
Spin it. Finish like an athlete, bud. Yeah, go. So, great shot, man.
Thanks.
We got another birdie putt.
Yeah.
What did we do before? We've been missing short, right?
Yeah. Just haven't been letting it ride enough.
We're gonna putt this hard, all right?
Okay.
We're gonna use our legs like Paige was talking about.
All right. I'm gonna go for it.
Good putt, man. Good.
All over the place.
He's killing it though.
Just tap that in.
Honestly,
Here you
better
go.
than I thought.
Good putt, man.
He's got that nice teardrop
No, I
putt
gotta
to
get
where if he misses, it's not terribly far.
3 times though.
Oh, almost came right back to him. Can't take those for granted there.
Okay.
So I want you to aim there.
Okay.
Okay, just flat, follow through nice, and then I feel like with that flight,
This is par 4, right?
it's hard for him, man.
Okay.
Yep.
All Right.
So don't overdo it.
Okay.
Tilt that down, back flat, follow through flat. Finish like an athlete. You got this. Go, go, go.
It hasn't hit a tree yet.
That's all right. Well, we yanked a little bit. We came up, you know.
So this is the first
Little
time.
nose up, little late.
This is the first time we're gonna have to see him actually really scramble.
But it's a par 4.
Yeah, he's got two chances at it.
It's a par 4.
This one's tough.
Yeah, tough spot, tough spot. It's all right. I like the sidearm.
You do?
Yep.
Just to go to the right of this tree?
No. If you're gonna go to the right, we're going to the left.
Okay.
We're going around.
Okay.
We're just gonna play it for par.
All right.
Don't need to juice it. Just get it out. Spin it out there.
Okay.
Over the bush.
It looks like he's going big Sky Annie with a heat
Wow,
two
we're gonna
options.
see his angle control here for the first time.
on a standstill too.
That's why we do that. Money.
Backhand, he was
I
going
thought he was going high.
You understand? We done?
Not a gimme. Not a gimme.
I was sick.
Want to thank all the little.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is far.
I don't think he's gonna get it.
I think this is out of his range.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a believer now.
I think he's playing for par here.
The mini on the tree, you see it?
Yes.
260.
Okay.
So we're just gonna throw this one flat, right at that.
Okay.
All right.
Pour that water. Come on.
All right.
You're gonna follow through a little bit of this. Hey, a little bit of flat right through. Pour the water.
Okay.
Follow through. Finish like an athlete, man.
In the basket. Not kidding.
Love it.
Oh,
Go in.
Oh my god.
Got it.
Unbelievable.
The bucket.
Or is he parked?
That's
Is
close.
he 50 short or
I
parked?
didn't think that was gonna be close.
Hey, we messed up. Can you do it again? Is he gonna make us all look like fools?
It's very deceiving.
I feel like this guy's been playing 2 years and usually just lying to us.
Man, that was the right line. If I put a little bit
Short.
more on that.
That was sick. All right, man. What do you think, man? How's it feel?
Birdie chance right here.
All right, what we're gonna do? Follow through, okay?
Yeah.
Smash this, Trevor.
Due for one of these. He has
Yeah, this.
No, he's way closer.
Yeah, he's
Look,
20
gonna
feet.
Keep going right there.
Yeah, this is
Cash.
where you're talking about. He's got to look at the back of the
Are
chains
we
and
betting
try
money?
to juice it
You
in.
betting money here?
I'll bet a $5 on it.
And he misses?
No,
He's making it.
He
Okay,
can't.
then
He
I'll
can't be
say
short. He can't be
I
short.
like a good bet. I'll say he misses.
Oh, did you see that butt?
I mean,
Good putt, good putt. It was good.
I'll send you my PayPal.
I just didn't want to miss it left.
That was a great drive, man. That was a good putt.
See, that's his problem. He didn't want to miss left, so he
missed
aimed right.
Yeah. He
He did make the adjustment.
He over adjusted.
He's literally doing what we want.
Yeah.
This is authentic, good stuff.
All right. All right.
Last hole?
Yeah. I mean, lots of birdie putts out here.
He's had a birdie putt on all but like 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's kind of weird that, You shredding? No, that his drives are really good. His putting's not working.
I know.
That was beautiful. Beautiful drive.
Gotta hit the putt.
Gotta hit the putt. Gotta hit the putt. But hey, man,
It's already happened now.
it's done. It's in the past.
Yep. Gotta do what Brody said. It's out of the head. On to the next one.
The first tree, Trev,
Yeah.
the one on the right is 230 feet.
The one kind of in the middle?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
fairway ends.
Yes.
Middle ones. Yeah, 230 feet. So
Okay.
what I want you to do is I want you to aim a little bit inside because you have been pulling it when you do a little harder.
Yeah.
So I want you to finish flat. Follow through, finish like an athlete, all right, man?
Okay.
Nice and smooth.
Oh, early good tree though. Scramble time.
He's still over halfway.
It's all right, man.
He's over halfway to the back.
good scramble.
Yeah.
Not making it easy on myself. I'm telling you.
No, but hey, that's what happens. I mean, it's the end thing about the swing. I can't stress enough. Like, I love the form. The only reason we didn't do it right there is we didn't finish. You know what I mean? We didn't throw our body into it to get it to go forward, did we? I think that you can do the one step, throw it pretty hard.
You want me to just do one step into it?
Yep.
Okay. How you want me to grip it? Like the pinch grip? Or Power?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's all right.
I don't...
You did great on the second hole with the non-run up. Here you go. Little sidearm up shot, okay? Remember what they said, just a nice little flat, finish flat, spin it. Good shot. Get it in there. Good putt, man, good putt. Jesus, it's stressful. It's a tough one, but it was that could have really turned into something even worse. We're going to 18.
Okay, so we're on the last hole?
Yep.
Final hole, 1 over. Let's get that birdie.
Trev, it's up to you. The one thing that, through the whole process is to have a chance to do it on the last hole. Isn't that what we wanted?
Right.
Just to have a chance?
Right.
Like, think about from where we started, the process till now. Like, I know when we started, I was like, oh boy, are we gonna be able to do this,
Right.
in that short a time frame?
I mean, this is the best I've played overall,
Ever.
but we still set a goal. I want to hit it.
I do too. I think that the Heat, no matter what, will finish
Want me to throw
straight.
the heat?
I do. It's your best disc. Like, think about the finish if it finishes like on that straight one that we threw straight.
On 4. If it finishes like that, he's going to finish too far to the right, I think. It's going to be a circle 2. He really throws the Undertaker well. But
Dude, he's never thrown it. Like, imagine like on the hole that he threw it really good. Around the corner. Like, how far is that? That's 260 feet?
Yeah, and it was downhill. That's fine. He's got
But if he wants to throw the crank, he can throw the crank.
No, let me throw the heat. I'll throw the heat.
All right, what are we focusing on here?
Flat back, flat through, finish like an athlete.
Yep.
You aim like to the right of that tree that's right there, so I can get it like the natural, like it comes to the
a
right.
little bit of hyzer, okay? And we got that tilt it down.
Okay.
Throw it hard.
All right.
Finish up, man. You got it.
He needs a birdie here to get back to scratch golf.
I feel like he's gonna go for it all.
He's gonna throw us as hard as he can.
I mean, what's the difference between 3 over and even par? It's a big
Absolutely nothing.
difference.
You're both trash.
Yeah, 1 over to 3 over is nothing.
They're both trash.
He's going for even.
Yeah, if you're over par, you're trash. If you're even, you're nasty. So might as well just get to even.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. He's definitely pumping himself up right now.
Oh yeah, the heat. It's all or nothing here.
Come back around. That's good. All right.
Oh, that's a 45 footer.
He's got a chance.
I got a chance.
Yeah.
Got a chance.
That's great.
Let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
Good shot. We're gonna just toss it hard. We gotta just toss it hard.
Gotta go for it.
Gotta go
Gotta
for
go.
it. Can't leave it short. That's the number one thing.
Not gonna leave it short.
Use the things that Paige said, and
Yep.
you got this.
Definitely short.
That's okay, man.
A little bit of tester at the end. Yeah, okay.
All right.
He gave it a good 1-2.
Especially over par, but still you can keep it at 1 over par.
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy. Put it in.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Great finish.
You're so low, man. Good job, man. Proud of you, buddy.
All right, there we go. There we go. 1 over. We were close, but
That's
Felt good.
Dude, that's more than
it
close.
felt good,
That
man.
was amazing.
It
Yeah,
felt
that
good.
was great.
Hitting that last putt felt good because that wasn't a gimme right there. That had to. I had to actually make that one.
That's dude.
By far the best 9 I've ever played in my life.
Ever.
Like if we were talking 9 months ago, I'm never even like dreaming of being in this spot, and so. Close to scratch. I know that's not the title of the show, but I'll be sending
We
you
got
some.
a lot of pars there. We got a lot of pars.
I know. I was happy about that. It was the going back to what we were talking about before, the mistakes I made on the hole before. It was just, hey, hit the shots that you know you can hit, and I think I was just trying a little bit too much on that one. And I'll send you some video of me going through 9 holes in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna have it down. I'm gonna have it scratch. I'm gonna have it scratch.
You did great, man. Proud of you.
Thanks, man.
So, Trevor, we did it.
Sort of. Almost.
We did it.
One stroke
we
away.
did it. We did it. I mean, we gathered a lot of people today to help you do this 9-hole round.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think going into it, especially listening to some of their interviews and things, like they didn't think you even had a chance.
Wow.
That's what I really think.
Wow.
But I think you and I
It
know.
fueled me somehow.
Oh.
I didn't know, but it fueled me.
I really do think though, today you played the best 9 holes I've ever seen you play.
No question. No, I mean, no question about it. I mean, even if you would have taken the 9 best holes that I've ever played, just like throughout any disc golf match I've ever played, it wouldn't have gotten to this point. So, no, I'm incredibly thankful for you guys being there, helping me out before I played. I mean, it was great advice, not just like the technique on the shots, but also, talking about, hey, like you gotta let some bad shots go and you gotta let it clear out of your head and that kind of stuff. I mean, that was great, and that was even something that, as I was going through the round, there were a couple of shots that I knew I could have done better that I was just like, walking up to the disc and walking up to the next shot, and I just felt myself, I was like, okay, I need to let this go. And I could tell that as I practice getting better at technique and throwing, that's also something that I'm gonna have to get better at, is kind of letting shots go and all that. So it was a lot of fun though. Came down to the wire, and I guess that's kind of what we wanted at the end. And so you're right. I know if I got more putts up throughout the week, I would have been able to do it, but yeah, no, it was good.
I'm excited as well, like when I think about having really this all-star cast come in with Brody and Paul and Paige, to think about the viewer for this final episode.
Yeah.
Right? And they get to watch you. They're going to be able to put themselves, with the advice that Brody gave, with the advice that Paul gave, they're going to be able to put themselves in your shoes. And that's going to help people get better.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this whole entire thing that we were trying to do and we did.
Yeah.
Is they're going to be able to learn from this and in an entertaining way.
And I mean, the number one thing is that I had a blast. Like, not just today, but the entire time getting better. And if you have that kind of competitive nature to you of wanting to get better, and Brody knows this, I mean, you picked up the sport not too long ago as well. And this was probably, you know, something that was a brand new challenge for you and that probably drove you to continue to be better and get out there and work for it. But I'm excited to, even beyond this, get to go out there with friends and they just be like, hey, on a Saturday, just be like, hey, I'm going to play disc golf. And now, before, I'm just like, now I'm not interested. Like, I'm not interested in being bad for 2 hours. You know, now it's kind of a thing that I get to do with a lot of other friends. So that's a very enjoyable part of it.
I think even though you missed a few putts in that rounds, to have those putts is super awesome. But then, like you said, it's gonna fuel you, right? And so that's the biggest part as well, is you had a blast and you saw where you can make up strokes. Like, you make all your putts in the circle today, like we're looking at 2, 3, 4 under.
Yeah,
like, easily.
He had 3 different birdie putts that you very well could have made, and you did make before we started. So
Kind of a backhanded compliment there. No, I'm just kidding.
It just goes
kidding.
to show you, you know, it's a lot about your mental state too,
Yeah.
going into the putt and standing on that green. I mean, think of how much pressure this guy or myself and Paul, we face at certain putts where it's like, feels like life or death,
Right,
you know, and you
right.
kind of got a little taste of that.
Right. No, and that was great. I'd love to hear from you guys, because Paul was saying that you weren't so sure that I was going to be able to make it. Shoot, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it. So I'd love to hear from you guys.
Well, I have a question for you, actually. Did you ever have thoughts when you had those birdie putts, right, from like 30 feet, 40 feet? Did you ever have a thought of, I don't want to miss this too bad because I don't want to have a harder second putt?
There were a couple of times and you know, when Paul said on hole 18, that last hole, he was like, hey, don't leave it short. I know why he said that, because the couple of birdie putts that I had to that point, I felt like at least I was leaving them short because of that. Like, I didn't want to just fully go after
And
it.
have like a 20-footer on the way back.
Right. So yes, I did think about that.
I think that when you get that out of your mindset, and I think that comes with actually seeing the disc go in the basket multiple times. And then also, I think what a lot of pros talk about is expanding that circle of, I'm definitely making it, right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys here, that circle sometimes can be 35 feet when they're really feeling it, 40 feet, right? So when they have a 30-footer, they don't care if they end up missing it by 30 feet because they know, okay, that was really random.
Right.
I'm going to make the next one.
Right.
But when we start out and we have that putt for birdie and it's 25 feet, all we're thinking about is like, oh, I don't want to run this by and have another 25-footer.
Right. You did such a good job of getting to that point.
And so you don't really have that stroke. And I think you can tell the difference when you're working with Paige when you're putting. Your stroke was a lot more confident, right? Like, you weren't afraid of missing it and having it go by, because you were just focused on making it. So I think, too, having that mindset change, I think you'll start seeing your scores drop as well.
No doubt. What about you guys?
I was really impressed with your play today. I think you avoided a lot of the scramble on the holes. So I think that was the part where you were getting so many birdie looks on the par threes, which was really impressive. And I think just converting those, you know, your score's going to drop so fast. But it was really exciting to see, and hopefully I get to come down here and see you play some more.
I know. Next time he comes down, I'm gonna be in that under category.
But no, I was really impressed. You know, he mentioned the interviews earlier. I was a little skeptical, and then I think 7 holes in, I said I was a believer.
I think we can really focus in on putting for the viewer. Like, people overlook that so much because, like you said, on camera, they're watching us play like we never miss 20.
It's automatic.
It's automatic. Like, that is not something that we do. But that's because we put so much time and effort into the small little things, which makes it so much easier for it. It rounds our game because there's no fear. There's no fear off the tee. It makes the fairway bigger. It makes all of those things. So the tedious stuff is the most important thing. Making those 15-footers. That's why before we started, I said, hey, we're going to forget about those 30, 40, 50-footers that you just learned from Paige. Like, you need to make your 15-footers.
Right.
Remember when we went through that? Because before that round started, if you didn't have a lesson, the way your stroke was looking, like, those 15-footers weren't even confident. You know what I mean? And so by even doing that, like, you were able to pick up those 15-footers, not really worry about it, and then you had a chance at the end.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point too, just coming from my side of things, because when you're standing on the tee, when I'm standing up there on the tee, I think to myself, if I don't throw this perfect, like if I do not get this within 15 feet of the basket, then I have no chance. And so then all of a sudden, I mean, you're completely right. I had more pressure on myself on the tee or in an approach shot or whatever. And when I felt myself get a little bit better at putting, you're right. I could totally see how that would translate into the other parts of the game. And I think I was talking with Paige when I mentioned this. Everybody loves the off the tee shots. Like everybody loves to see how far they can throw the disc. Like, oh, I just want to get more distance and I want to have that part of my game. But the better you are at putting, no doubt, like everything gets better about disc golf.
Absolutely.
And then another point is for everybody out there is the thing that Trevor was the best through this whole process, better than a lot of students that I've ever had, is he was so coachable. Like you would tell him to try something and he would do it. There's a lot of people who think they know and they listen to one person or listen to here. I brought in Big Germ, I brought in Brian Earhart, I brought in these guys, and you turned off all the information and then did it right away. Yeah. Right there on the spot. And
helps when I have no habits. Like I don't know, I didn't have any habits there. So absolutely,
but be open to trying new things, to trying something that a better player is telling you to do. And I think that was what I was most impressed with you through the whole process, is you were like completely open and trusting.
And I'm very excited to, as we move forward here, I'm taking the little lessons that y'all have given me throughout, but also I notice every time I watch you guys on YouTube and I watch you film and everything, you also have your unique style. Like you have the things that you do outside of the base fundamentals, and so that's gonna be a cool next step. I hope for me is that as I go forward, I'm learning the baseline of stuff, but I'm also having a little bit of, like it's something that has a flair with a shot or a little approach one way or the other, and like find out, okay, that felt smooth for me, that felt good for me. And so that's what, next time we play, I'm hoping that I get to go out and you can be like, okay, you're doing this, but it actually works for you. So that's the next step. That's the next exciting step.
When we first started, I remember our goals are obviously just shoot, scratch. But you also mentioned...
Yeah, we failed, I know.
You said, I want to be able to compete with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go out there and have a chance to beat them. And judging from what I saw today, you got a pretty good shot to go out there and compete with your buddies. And I'm excited for you to actually now get out from behind the cameras and go out there and start having fun. Talk a little trash. You know what I mean? Go out there with your friends and enjoy disc golf, because that's what got us all addicted. I feel like one of the most important things, and it's something that I know all three of us do already, and you're kind of learning that through this process, is when we go to the field and we practice, we really take that visualization and we take it to the course. And that's something that we were trying to do with, we put the flags out, right? And then I was giving you those distances.
And you shoot into the trees.
Exactly, and being like, hey, that's our distance. Like, take the shot that you threw in the field. Put it there, like block out all the trees. We're back in the field.
It's just like in golf, like you know how far you hit a 7-iron. You know how far you hit a 4 or whatever. So yeah.
Knowing the distance in disc golf is something that I think gets underestimated across the board. Like it is one of the most important things. So moving forward, I did get you another gift.
We got one more?
I got one more.
We got one more gift?
One more.
Okay, what is it? I don't know how it could be better than the other ones, but...
I got you the new...
Oh, my own? Yes!
850 Sport. All right, let's get this one. Because now you have the bag.
You used that like for 4 episodes. I'm just like, this is cheating. Like he's using this and he's like, okay, I know exactly how to throw this. So now I get it too?
You have the new bag.
Yep.
You have the Pro Pool.
Yep.
Training. You have a basket.
I do. Yep, I have a basket.
You have every single thing to succeed.
Yes.
You had coaching from Brody, Paul, Paige, Brian, and Germ.
Yeah. And you. And now I got this. And now I got the.
You got everything that I could possibly get for you.
You have been too kind to me throughout this entire process, and so it's funny because earlier in the day, I was talking about, I was like, you know what, this is a little bit of a father-son relationship here because I don't want to let him down. Like I want to make him proud, and so it's not just the gifts, but like the time and everything and the investment. And so hopefully watching me today the investment was somewhat worth it, because I had a blast, and I'm really appreciative, just not just for this, but for all the stuff that you've been able to do for me.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. But this all goes to the people who are watching, right? And that was this platform, I wanted to build this so that somebody out there can learn something from it and take that, to the course and become better.
Disc golf is an awesome sport. Like, this is so much fun to just be able to pick up and do. And like, outside of, you talk about real golf, you need all the money on clubs, you need to like find the right courses. I mean, disc golf, it just feels like there's so many different courses, especially like in North Carolina where we are now. You just, you go, you pick up a couple of discs, you find what works for you, you go walk the course, you go get a nice bag, and like, you just have a good time with it. Any Saturday, any afternoon that you have free, it's just such an easy thing to go out, get a little bit better at, have a hobby, clear your mind, have some fun. So,
you know what you need to do? You need to put some putts up.
I was gonna say, I think he needs to enter a tournament.
Oh, whoa! Is that next step?
Already?
I think you gotta have goals, right?
I like
and
that.
So you had scratch.
Yes.
You were really close, and so I think now, like, you gotta set your goal for yourself. Like, enter in a tournament like 3 months away.
Yeah.
Give yourself something of like, all right, I'm doing this, and then I think that'll also help you get out and practice and see what you can do.
We're doing it. Summer tournament.
Oh.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This summer.
We're doing it.
This summer.
We're
Summer
doing it.
tournament. I'm gonna get better, and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a little tournament.
You have to let us know what tournament so we can cheer you on.
Okay.
And we can watch
Not
from
enter.
afar.
Don't
We watch from
enter.
afar.
Yeah.
You can cheer. Do not enter
From a distance.
I'm just making that very
We're
clear.
just gonna stand halfway down the fairway and commentate.
Yeah. Live mics and everything.
So the process from where we started till now, tell them, was it easy or was it extremely difficult?
I wouldn't say, when I say extremely difficult, that makes it sound like it was agonizing, but it wasn't. Was it challenging? Yeah. I mean, like, is it something that you have to work on? Absolutely. But going back to what I was saying before, was it worth it? Yeah, it was awesome. And obviously the people out there aren't going to get one-on-one coaching from the best to ever do it. And so that's
They just did.
Well, I mean, they do in these videos, but anything that these little quirks that they might be working on, they might not have the hands-on ready kind of teaching that you guys have given me, which has been fantastic. But I'll tell you that it's worth it. I mean, like, the more shots you put up, the more times you hear the disc hit the chains, like, the more addicted that you're gonna get. And that's why it's a great sport, and that's why there's no doubt about it. After this, I'm excited to even go play again.